Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Lenox Justifier of Innocence, created by Zeus and Demeter to save humanity. Now with me today I have Mr. Buddy, and I also have Carlita N.A. I'm Carlita N.A. So Carlita and I, we are going to go through a story titled The Deadly Plague. Now, just to let you guys know that this channel is a fantasy true crime, so we do deal with some sensitive topics. So just wanted to forewarn you on that. All of the missions that we carry out are in fantasy, and all of the characters are also fictitious. So without further delay, we are going to get started with this week's story entitled The Deadly Plague. When we returned from Brazil, the team was in good spirits. We saved and freed many women, children, and animals. For a brief moment, the world rejoiced. The feeling of love and hope filled their hearts. But just when the people started to rejoice, having a sense of hope back, evil was rumbling beneath the surface. Infuriated by the dent we put in their plan, it boiled over, spewing a plague that not only affected the United States, but causing global chaos. Carlita N.A. comes rushing in. Carlita N.A. came rushing into the sanctuary to speak with Lenox. She was just about to follow up on a lead regarding her kind, to get answers and see if there's any truth behind the rumors that more of her kind have survived, when she stumbled across information about a plague. Putin terror had teamed up with corrupt government tyrants to spread a plague in order to instill fear, gain control, and rip away the hope from the people, leaving them financially destitute, becoming increasingly desperate, and driving them to cause chaos in the streets. The disease attacks the weak, those with vulnerable immune systems. Over the past decades, they have eroded our soils, poisoning our food sources and water, and making people become more obese, riddled with chronic disease, chemically dependent on prescription drugs. The people's access to real information has been diminished, changed, so that we cannot have access to the knowledge that would help us, help ourselves. Libraries no longer have books. All is electronic, so they can monitor and control the information we consume, conditioning our minds. For if we have information, we can empower ourselves. The ultimate creator created this world to grow everything we need to heal our bodies. For every organ in our human body, there is a plant that heals it. They want to make people physically ill, mentally unstable, so they can easily control us. For power, money, and sexual perversion. We need to gather the crew. Do a deep, thorough dive investigation into this. Carlita, thank you for bringing me this information. We need to do a thorough, deep dive investigation into this. Lenox, I will look for my kind later. This is more important. No, please continue to follow up on that lead. It's important to you to know what happened to your kind. Get the answers you need. If there are more of you, it will only help us. Don't worry about it, Carlita. We can handle the investigation. Thank you, Lenox. I will follow up on this lead. If nothing is turning up, I shall head back to assist in the deep dive immediately. There's no need to thank me. It would benefit us all if you find your kind. You owe it to yourself and your kind to find the truth. We have time. This investigation is going to take a while. We have to figure out who's involved, how deep this corruption goes, while simultaneously creating an antidote for this plague. Aquila can surely help come up with an antidote, since part of his powers is that of a medicine man. That is a good point. I will have him team up with our friends from the holistic medicine clinics. They will be able to come up with something. That's amazing. I also heard that this plague isn't as deadly as they're making it seem. The hospitals are filling up because they are attacking those who have already been put in a weakened state. It's fear manipulation tactics. We will put a stop to it before it gets out of hand. We can, if we can get in front of it and inform the people. The problem is that our communication platforms are being censored and the media is under their command. We will have to come up with an alternative method to communicate. Amalia is a genius. I'll have her put together a cyber team to come up with a platform that can go undetected. That's a great idea. We will have to get the word out before they have a chance to take it down. I'm going to head out now to follow up on the lead about my kind, but I shall return as quickly as I can. Okay, keep me posted on your progress and try to stay under the radar. May you find the answers that you're looking for and your people. While Carlia and A went to follow up on that lead about her family, I got the crew together to start this deep dive investigation. In order for this mission to be successful, we must gather as much information as possible. This is an even bigger operation than Brazil. The entire globe is at risk. We need to be diligent, stealth, and quick. Lenox looked up at the sky, Mr. Buddy by her side with a look of concern. She fell down to her knees and prayed. Though Lenox is a goddess, being born through a human womb made her humble, grateful to the ultimate creator. A goddess with immense powers, but with a human soul. On her knees, she prayed. God, please stay with me. Guide me through this mission. My instincts sense an immense danger to society. I know that you vowed not to interfere with Earth since the times of the great floods, but please do not let me fail. Hold my hand. I surrender to you as your humble servant. The world needs you now more than ever. Every fiber of my being is telling me there is more to this. Give me the strength, the confidence, and the power to stop this, for humanity is at stake. Lenox hung her head, placing her hands at her heart. Mr. Buddy stayed by her side as Demeter appeared. So that is going to end it for this week's episode. Tune in next week to find out what happens next in the deadly plague. Until then, take care of yourself and God bless.